Floyd, where would you put him in the rankings? Mayweather, where would you put him?
Who?
All right, let me ask you a question.
If you don't respect Muhammad Ali, how can I respect you?
Roy Jones Jr. isn't backing off. He's calling for a legitimate fight against Floyd Mayweather. No exhibitions, no gimmicks. He's made his stance crystal clear. He won't step inside the ring unless it's for real. Jones wants it sanctioned, on the record, and for legacy, not just show.
I'm gonna follow you.
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very
Let me
much.
get a shout out for Team Lock. You agree with me? Roy Jones is in his prime. Man, like fast, footwork, strong.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game. But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is. Because
Mayweather, in contrast, has built his post-retirement brand on exhibition matches. After ending his career 50-0, he's been careful, sticking to bouts with influencers and celebrities, ensuring his professional record stays untouched. He's been consistent. He's retired from serious competition. That's exactly what Roy is challenging, not just Floyd's ego, but his whole method. Do you respect the approach?
Respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right?
And Roy, Floyd is making fun of him that he got knocked out and all this stuff. What do you think about that situation? Who's the better fighter in their prime?
Look, in their prime, I mean, I gotta give it up to both guys, but I mean, look, we're retired, man. Let's keep this fighting thing for the young bucks, you know.
But you fought Floyd, you fought him, so you know firsthand, you know his talent. But Roy in his prime, when he was like Superman before the knockouts, before everything.
To Jones, anything less than an official fight is an insult, not only to himself, but to boxing as a whole. Some legends agree. Bernard Hopkins called Jones's prime untouchable. Even Antonio Tarver, who once handed Roy a devastating defeat, said Jones was viewed as unbeatable, something Mayweather never quite earned, perfect record or not.
opinion, and I'm allowed to say my opinion or speak my opinion. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready, wide open, ready to go. Call me.
You look at Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s whole career, you see a perfect career, incredible fights, no losses. But what you won't see is any time in his career where he was as good and as dominant at his peak as Roy Jones Jr. was. Roy Jones Jr. was one of the best fighters, pound for pound, #1 fighter in the sport of boxing for over a decade, and he deserves respect for that. Now, specifically about what...
Even Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather's former rival, once said it straight. In his prime, Roy Jones Jr. could have knocked Floyd out. This isn't just for the cameras. It's real, driven by pride, legacy, and reputation. Roy's serious, and Floyd knows that a sanctioned loss could shatter the flawless illusion of 50-0 forever.
But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man.
I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You know? Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he gets.
He was an instigator, but you just asked him. You were the You just said like the critics. The critics are talking about that. You just started something. So no, but it's good for boxing. So we can have that conversation.
Bro, we have me and Roy having a conversation, man.
Everybody's loving it though. They're loving the thing. What do you think about this whole scenario?
Them going back and forth?
Yeah.
They're just fighters, man.
You think they should get it on? You think Floyd can get his weight up and they should get it on?
I don't think.
So far, Mayweather hasn't moved.
That being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you wanna get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
Not because he did a great job, but he did it for himself, and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept. Because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time, he monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money, and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport. Because not everybody wants.
He's posted taunts, shared sarcastic videos, and taken subtle digs. But when it comes to signing up for an actual sanctioned bout, he's been silent. Roy's done asking. Now he's just waiting. Interview 6. What matters more, retiring undefeated or stepping into a fight the fans actually want to see? For Floyd, maybe it's about the money. But for Roy, it's about honor. And right now, the ball is in Mayweather's court.